Let's try.
God damn it! I'm sorry you had to see this.
I'm sorry to be here.
Unprofessionalism, I know.
Oh, Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay over there. That's what we're going to call him
Lindsay?
now. Oh, Lindsay.
He's
Oh,
got the
fuck.
fanciest
Girl.
tripod I ever seen.
Ooh-wee. Anyway. Tonight we're focusing on how to pinch pennies around the house. See this? This is a used paper towel. But a lot of people don't know, if you hang it over a clothesline type deal, you can dry it out and reuse it. Or at least let the guests use it. As far as I'm concerned, I believe in Civil War time science. Germs probably die when it dries. So don't worry, there's no poop on there. But for real, once again in the green room at Cap City, we all know Lil Beefer.
Hey, how are you?
Over here is CJ.
Hello.
He does not just have a furry penis head. That is Rick Perry's hair. Who, you've done the voice for Rick Perry's hair, but you've never embodied it. You've never brought it to life, have you?
I've never become Rick Perry's hair, and now that I am, I kind of like it. A lot.
How does it feel?
A little bit like Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
So I've seen his successful career. And
He's pretty funny, though.
Rick
Yeah.
Perry's hair on his dick.
His funny voice and a little puppet. I can make it work.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. 2012.
Now, what is this? Do you have a Twitter account that actually, do you write stuff all day as Rick Perry's hair?
Yes, it's Perry Hair 2012. Perry's hair, as he will tell you, seceded from Rick Perry months ago because his campaign was going down the shitter, and I don't like that. I also hate scissors, and he keeps trying to give me a haircut. But it's time to cut the budget and give this country a new dude, Charlie.
I always picture that if I were to pluck one of your hairs out, Rick Perry's hair, that I could do like that scene in Superman 3, where in the museum there's like the nondescript 4,000-pound ball hanging by one Superman hair. Remember Lex Luthor steals it, but then regular bolt cutters can cut it.
That doesn't make sense.
No.
It's holding an astronomical amount of weight. Yeah, hey, look, I got some. I bought these at Ace Hardware. Tink. Cutting Superman's hair.
My mom's sewing shears.
It's his kryptonite. Who knew? You can take Rick
Lindsay's
Perry's
got
hair and put it in
Panther-like
your
reaction.
ears.
That was a test, Lindsay.
I'm used to getting doo-doo rags thrown at me, I guess.
Where'd you get that shirt? Oh, it's like a bad sweater contest, but in
Yeah.
a shirt.
But in a
It's pretty
t-shirt.
cool.
In a
I like
webs.
Mm,
And they shall never know.
Never.
never. Old Lindsay doesn't believe in getting in front of the camera. Your finger just lost its soul.
It did.
Your finger will go to middle finger hell. I was watching some YouTube on W, just trying to like remember some of his
Get into
better
character.
like actual misspeaks, like people and fish can cohabitate peacefully. I'd forgotten all about that. But why on God's green earth did he ever just go on the camera? You know that scene?
Yeah,
It's one of his famous flubs. He sits down and he's like, "Is this thing recording?" No one
Yeah.
even answers. He just goes,
Yeah.
"One finger salute,
Y'all see
America."
that?
He basically said,
No one will
"Fuck
ever see
you,
it.
America." Who cares? They're out there watching. I'm sitting here. I look like he's wearing a gray suit. He looks like a fucking used car salesman. I just sold a Cadillac to a young family. Actually, he was chewing gum to put the bumper on.
Right now, we think he's the shittiest president that's ever lived, but I'm pretty sure in 15, 20 years, our children and grandchildren will think he's the greatest president ever just because of the content he provided. And
Oh yeah, it'll be hysterical.
greatest idiot ever.
I thut you were about to go racist about Obama.
Oh,
But in
yeah.
10 or 20 years, god damn it, we look back and there's that fucking Shaloub. He did bring a Portuguese water dog into the White House and let it run around.
It's never happened before.
Portuguese water
Cocker
dogs.
Spaniels.
It's actually, that dog is now the head of the Department of Energy.
Good.
I don't think they have dander, so you know it does know a thing about conservation.
Yeah.
Keeps its
Clean,
skin
warm.
All right, big gulp, son.
Wood-fired furnaces.
What do you think there, Chicken Wing?
I think a lot of things. I think them all at once, and it gets confusing, and then I get tired, and I go to sleep, and then I wake up thinking about those things again, and I get frightened, and I have a drink. Hey, somebody's at the door! We're gonna see who it is!
This is like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Watch.
You guys are here.
Carl the Captain.
Great! The guys from Mashed Pancake are
Oh,
here.
come on in.
Bring it on in.
Tonight's special guest on the show.
They're here! Oh, and how are you, man?
I'm John.
John, I'm sorry.
John, come on in.
No problem, Cliff.
John, Matt, the chicken wing.
Very good.
Owen.
Good to see you.
They painted
This
this.
is CJ Morgan.
CJ,
What's going on?
Good
How are you?
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Owen.
Good to see you.
What's up, guys?
Joe. Everyone in.
Hi, Joe.
Everyone in.
CJ,
All right,
hey, Owen.
yeah.
Owen, good
Joe.
Joe.
It's old Luncey.
Yeah.
We're still a little pre-show recording. You should know. There's
Oh.
camera rolling.
Oh,
Come on in and sit down,
so
gentlemen.
it's all being taped right now.
Before,
All right.
I did Doug Benson's
Yeah.
podcast recently.
Heard of it.
And we were in this room, and I had my little portable podcast recorder going, and I'd made everyone aware, but Jason from 101X came in, and he started dropping N-bomb, C-bombs.
Oh.
And I
At
was
this, like, back to back?
On
Like,
top of each other.
as in one
I
now?
said one, then I was like, I'm recording. He goes, well, you got me just saying N-bomb, C-bombs. And I went, I have two of them. And so there's that.
I like that we made
It's
room
my ringtone
on that
now.
side of the couch, but no one's using it.
All right,
so
I'll
we're
use
never
it.
just
No.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
I've gotten used to this.
Oh, I see, because it's
Yeah.
being actually video, this
Yeah.
image as well.
Image.
Oh, all right.
They have these things called
Soul
moving picture
leaving.
photos.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
You should
You
shave.
smell really good.
I do?
Yeah, you do
I wore a
smell
little
good.
cologne. I took a shower just before the show.
You smell like cologne?
I smell like
What
curry.
is this? Is this the Aramis?
Aramis. No, this is. They actually sell this at the Terrytown
Aramis
Pharmacy.
and beer and
Yeah.
a slight hint of whiskey.
Is it
If you loved your car, then you'll love.
Essence of Newbury?
Everybody here had a bottle of Dracar. I mean, that's like the first cologne you get. A girlfriend gives it to you.
Yeah.
John, oh God.
I never had
I've left
nothing.
you out.
I know, yeah. Once again, I didn't. You keep forgetting. I didn't have any friends when I was young. I never built a fort with buddies. And
What?
Played by the railroad tracks.
Never?
Oh.
You didn't have the fort off the trail by the
Yeah.
river?
Yes.
Yeah, I had one of
By the
those.
creek.
All right.
Or any
Yeah.
sort of the bamboo area?
No,
Nor did
never
you have
had
girlfriends?
No, I didn't have that.
Never
That's not
had,
true. You had lots of
I
girlfriends.
didn't know. I really didn't.
You never had Umbro dance parties?
Let's find out more about this, shall we?
The thinnest
Yeah,
layer of
yeah.
Soccer
clothing
shorts.
you can wear.
Now, Umbros were a big deal in 6th grade, and in school dances, or I guess really people's private houses.
I was the.
It's like
private
slow
house.
dancing.
In 7th
Yeah.
grade, I was a student council president, and my one act of like real political
Rebellion?
triumph was convincing the principal that we could have a jams dance where we could dance in our
Oh,
jams. It's
man.
as long as they're longer. Remember jams?
Yes.
I know,
Yeah.
Longer than your fingernails, longer than your fingertips.
Really?
Hawaiian shorts.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. I won that.
You were like the
battle.
Kevin Bacon,
Wow.
but on a,
But on a political
controversial
level.
But you
Right.
tricked them. They didn't take into account the polyester and rubbish.
They did not. That's
That's
true.
like
A lot of
Lester
those
Smith goes to Washington.
those jams just slowly
Mhm.
rising
They're getting
up
the
top.
jam jibber.
You know,
line.
Umbros came in handy years later when you got older and you could go to a strip club, and if you didn't wear underwear, it's the thinnest layer of clothing you can possibly have. No.
Doesn't
we,
a Velcro stick?
and we actually interviewed a stripper
what?
one time, and she told us that story. She was like, these guys will come
Are
in,
you serious?
and they'll wear like these thin like workout shorts and nothing else, and like you'll grind on them, and they're like, oh yeah.
Have you done that, John?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. I do sometimes put on a jogging outfit and go down to the tavern and try to rub up against ladies.
People at random.
Now,
It was you.
you guys are gonna see the wrecking ball contest tonight.
I can't wait.
We're gonna participate, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Owen, you know about the wrecking
Yes.
ball? You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, and you have to play. It's actually right up your alley.
I mean, I need 3
So to speak.
contestants. I mean, I think the 3 of you.
I teach elementary school.
Not anymore.
This is a lesson.
Not anymore.
This is a lesson in and of itself. I've got 3 pairs of jogging shorts.
I'm wearing
Quit
sweaty
your bragging.
bears at the moment.
Owen,
And he's wearing them right now.
if you go out of commission during this sport, I'm ready to take your place too.
Oh, that's an awesome cap. Look at that. We didn't just bring that to
Lots of
Moxley, did
skid
you?
lid.
I have a bag full of hats and wigs just for any occasion.
When you wear it, you look like a chimney sweep.
I like that cap.
I found something that maybe you can use for material, or maybe it's
Hey, look at that.
just a sad thing. Posted on Craigslist.
This always makes for good podcasting.
Someone's dying and they're coming here tonight looking for.
I don't know if they're dying.
They
but
got
maybe
cancer.
they were
Cancer.
going to die.
I kind of partially read it. I'm trying to read it too fast because
If
I'm
you know
excited.
a woman fan who'd like to go, pass this on.
This is not.
This is
This is-
awesome.
but this
I'm
is a
glad you
woman,
pointed this
right?
out. I can't tell.
If you're looking for more.
And it
that's a
says
woman.
like, I'd like to find a fan, male or female,
She's a woman.
to take the seat my daughter had.
To back.
Oh, they have an extra ticket.
Oh.
This could have been some
Oh.
one extra. Got
Yeah.
one.
What? They didn't have to
Got
go into. What? I had cancer a few
I have
years
cancer,
ago.
so I really need you to sit by me. Not by me,
I
maybe
got this
near.
boner for nothing.
Right together.
Cancer is
Or
kind
do you?
I'm in need of one last cancer lay.
Is that the Rick Perry hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the
wow.
Rick Perry here talking about the cancer lay.
Ah,
too.
yeah.
That's his new referendum.
Perry hair.
Cancer lays for all. Doesn't matter. Men, women, children. I'll do them. Maybe not kids. Sandusky bastard sick. Anyhow.
Those bastard sick. Now, you've seen the episode of Walker, Texas Ranger that we'll be using tonight.
Yeah. Oh, about
Is this?
that.
I mean, is this an
about
outfit
that.
that's going to come in handy?
I don't know. I really don't.
I hope so.
I'm under
Father
the theory
time.
that wigs and hats are always funny, no matter what episode
Yes,
of
they are.
Walker, Texas Ranger you're watching. But we might pull a switcheroo because if it's okay with you, we can go either way.
Okay.
We can either do the episode we talked about, which is where Walker is telling a Christmas story at an orphanage, and he's telling the story, and basically it's about a guy who looks exactly like Walker, Texas Ranger from the 1800s, who doesn't have Jesus in his life and gets saved over the course of the episode.
You have to be better than this.
Is that
It
one
sounds
also
pretty good. I know it sounds good, but it's
religious?
not as good. It's not as good as this other one.
Yeah.
It's also a Christmas episode involving a Mexican syndicate that steals Beanie Babies from churches
And it's
sells
Walker,
them,
Texas Ranger?
sells them on the
I like
black
that one
market.
better.
But they're not called Beanie Babies. They're called like Beanie Pals.
El Bino, La Biblia.
And they're
Amigo
actual
del
real
Bino.
Frijoles amigos.
It's the one that we use in our show, in our Christmas show. We use like a 5-minute clip from it, which is
pretty-
just it's
pretty
the best thing.
amazing.
But the whole episode is just like one thing after another.
I wonder if I've not seen the entire thing.
No.
I'd like that. Let's do that one. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's the better one all throughout.
Yeah, the airtight suffocate your family
Yeah.
thing. Do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Texas Walker. I had no idea.
Who?
Texas Walker.
He-
Texas Ranger
Owen
Walker.
is-
Walker, Texas Ranger.
There you go.
He never gets it right. We love him.
He's a man that's truly never watched the show for enjoyment.
I've never watched it. I
Talker,
never,
Talker Wex. Is it West Texas? West.
It's amazing though. I want to watch a lot of that
There's
shit
a
now.
moral message in every episode.
There's a Jesus message in this one. It's not just moral. It's not
Well.
like, hey, let's be good to each other. It's like, let's accept Jesus.
If Chuck Norris were here, you know what he'd say right now?
What?
What, do you got a problem with accepting Jesus?
And
I
then
would
the
say no.
N-bomb and C-bomb.
You know, when I met him, he came to the radio station one time. We got to interview him, and he had all these people. He's super cool, but like, he wasn't aware. It was right when all that shit was breaking, where it was like Chuck Norris doesn't hunt because that implies he could, you know, all those Chuck Norrisisms.
Yeah.
He didn't get it. He was like, I don't like it when people are taking my name and dragging it through the mud. And we're like, no, but you don't.
You don't get it.
And like he voiced a little like, this is Chuck Norris. And they made a sign shit that we wouldn't use it for more than 30 days. So he was like, we've learned that things he does now, later people like to make fun of. It's like, oh, you gotta.
You gotta embrace
Oh,
that.
I know.
Way to keep it
Got it.
fresh, Chuck.
I know.
That's good to know because Texas Ranger looks like is it Texas Ranger? I got that right.
Texas Walker.
Walker. Walker, Texas
You
Ranger.
didn't say Texas Ranger.
Damn it. I got
Lord.
to
Could be any Texas Ranger.
Walker.
You're talking about Walker specific, yeah.
How familiar, calling him by his middle name.
I mean, Lonesome Dove, they were Texas Rangers too.
Yeah.
Are you talking about them?
So-
Old Deets?
Walker the Texas Ranger.
No, don't put the article in there.
Walker, it's a colon. It's a colon. Walker, Texas Ranger.
No,
That's it.
It's the Walker Texas Ranger.
The Walker.
You're
The
like
I know
a
that's
parent
not true.
that thinks their child's on the pot. You smoke the pot, don't
Smoke
you?
the pot. The
Walking
funny
the Texas
cigarettes.
Range.
Walker the Ranger, the Texas.
I like Walker colon Texas Ranger. But you don't say the colon. The colon is silent.
It's not. There's no colon. It's just the Dallas skyline.
certificate.
But there is kind of
The colon's implied.
A line.
a Western
Colons.
decoration.
Yeah.
Is that grammatically? You're a teacher. Does that have any sort of grammatical bearing?
I think that's the Dallas
Is that
skyline.
the Dallas skyline?
Right there.
Is that
I mean,
the same as a comma?
I mean, I guess if you have a, it's really more of a fraction.
Fraction.
Yeah,
In
so
my
they're separating
experience,
those.
Dallas is a hell of a lot like a colon.
Yay!
Hey, save it for the show. Save it for the show.
You need to be a member of my organization, Snatch.
Yes.
I was.
We rail against Johnny Dallas's.
Oh really?
Yeah, don't like him.
I've
Don't like him
I've
at
seen
all.
the shirts. There's a number of them I
Yeah.
saw people wearing them.
You're about to get beat in or sexed in.
Gang rape's the most preferred method of joining.
We call it Colindon.
Just brought it around.
You did a mass swearing in once on radio, and so I consider myself joined.
No, I count. That counts. If anyone ever says, "Hey, I repeated after you," out there, I'm like, that's even almost better because you stood there and hopefully actually said it.
You said that out loud?
With no one else around.
Well, I was in my car, so
Did you say it out loud?
I did.
Did you say it out loud like you sing
I
in
felt
church?
like such a boner.
Really?
It was weird talking out loud in the car.
That's really. I swear to God, when I do that, I hope people say it because I hope they feel like boners. I'm serious. That's really. That was like you just made my day. Like, it actually elicited the response I was hoping that people would do it and feel like a boner.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
Were you in
Here's the
traffic?
Small miracles.
Did you look across the way? Someone was watching you, anything like that?
No. I was going home for lunch.
Just a little lunch, a little light lunch.
Little lunch.
In your Prius?
Let the dog out. I drive a Prius, but it is a hybrid.
You know the question no one's asking about those Priuses. What are we gonna do with all those batteries one day? We're just gonna put them in a hole and bury them. Sounds a lot like what we're doing today with other stuff that we bury.
So close to you right
I
now.
know.
It's hard.
I gotta tell you, I'm happy that I got the farther back position.
I'd feel a boner too.
I'm gonna take them to
Just cut the
Phillies
video and
games
just use
whip
the
them at
audio. I'm so
whip them at the
close to
opposing
you.
fans.
I'm hard. Oh,
hard to take.
Have you ever been to Philly?
Yes.
It's a hard town.
It is a hard town. It's weird.
It is.
It's a weird
Mean
town.
sports fans.
They throw batteries.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
They
That's
boot Santa Claus.
Don't try to Parsons me. I've cornered the market on
That's
Parsons.
what I said. That's what we're gonna do with the
Joe, you're a
batteries.
teacher. How do you pronounce this word? I've seen it spelled a bunch, but I don't know. I've read it. But how do you spell C-U-N-T? How does that pronounce?
I don't.
Just look into the camera.
If you don't know, how can you claim to be a teacher?
Well, I'm not really teaching that.
Dropout
Yeah.
rates are soaring right now because you don't know how to spell and you're a teacher.
It's
I was just trying
it's
to trick you.
pronounced.
I was just trying to trick you.
Fun.
Very good. You win. Anyway, back to me and
sorry.
Drakkar. Let's talk about
Yes.
You wouldn't have done that to him if you'd ever known the smell of Drakkar.
I guess not.
We have a kindred spirit.
I bought a
non-Drakkar.
bottle of Lilac Vegetal from a pharmacy.
Is that for regularity?
I know.
Sounds like some sort of
turns out, it did help
vitamin
with that.
vitamin.
No, it's it's referenced in The Jerk. Like it's the cologne that The Jerk wears.
I feel like I dig that now.
Yeah, look at you.
Zing me with my own
Good
favorite
one,
movie.
Boner.
Yeah.
I'm a boner.
Such a boner.
Yeah. So.
Was that the best friend in Family Ties? Was named Boner?
Yeah. Kirk Cameron's best friend.
Yeah.
Named Boner.
Sylvester Stallone.
What was that?
It's not Family Ties.
Didn't boner mean that back then?
Growing Pains.
Boner meant that back
Yeah,
then.
it did.
I mean, it was the 80s. A boner was a boner. Was that edgy?
Back in the 30s, it used to mean like you pulling a boner meant you did something stupid.
It's like gay. Like,
No, it isn't gay. It's
like gay used to mean happy.
No, it was
like,
yeah.
Socially, like even like
Gay was-
manly men would say, "I'm having a gay old time."
Right, exactly.
And then
I'm
it's
having a gay
transitioned.
boner.
Totally pulled a gay boner today. Yeah, it used to be fine to say.
Yeah, it was a mistake. And I had a little league
Your gay
coach who would
boner?
say that.
You really
He'd be
pulled a
like-
boner out there,
He'd be
Parsons.
like, listen up, guys. There were a lot of boners out there today. We're all like,
At least you weren't saying there aren't enough boners out there.
You think he was using it wrong? He knew exactly what he was saying.
wow, that's the
I
same
liked
one where
it.
that kid lost a ball. We had some kid that was in baseball.
That happens in sports.
Like
Little
a
league
fly
practice?
ball or a
No.
huevos ball?
Like he was catching, and he took a fastball to nuts and he lost
He's
it.
not wearing a cup.
He lost a ball? Like
Yes.
he
catches
He
without a
went to the
cup on.
hospital after
they
getting
find
hit
it?
the balls.
Did they put it in a
It was in
jar
his
of like
throat.
cold water?
Milk and take it to the hospital.
Or is it like that pigeon Randy
it's back
Johnson
on.
hit? It just ceased to exist. You know? Pulverized.
Perfect speed to a
Deionized.
parallel dimension.
Burst of pubic
Yeah.
hair.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
Was he wearing a cup? Do you
No,
know?
it was
Any
practice.
information?
Like they made us wear all the stuff for the games, but in practice, it was I guess
That's
optional.
asinine.
I agree. Hey, I
Balls don't know the difference between practice and a game.
not anymore than.
And
Yeah.
was this boy who lost the ball you?
I used to punch him and be like, why are you so fat?
Punch him in his one ball.
I think when you first broached that story and you said, I knew a kid who lost the ball, Owen immediately sat up and grabbed the edge of his seat like this.
No.
I can feel that. That's like.
I mean, that's
this
the
is not-
reaction we
Saw
all
Joe
have.
watching me pee.
That's
This
the
is
reaction
not
we
You
all
don't want
have.
to touch this couch with your hands.
That's
with your bare hands.
Why?
There's
What's the matter
untold
with
Lots of gay
mongrels.
bones.
You don't know what my hands have touched
road-
today.
Oh, yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah. My cousin has only one ball.
Hey, we might need to
Why don't
put
you share
this
that?
He's not
to
gonna watch this
Tracy.
podcast.
I mean to
Oh, we already did.
Bryce. Oh,
Yeah.
he's already got it?
Yeah.
And it's going to be the episode. I think we should do the second one you talked about.
It's
he's
really
queued
good.
up?
It's really good.
Good.
That's what he's got.
Nice.
It's an amazing show.
I never
we were
realized
watching it,
how
we were
hardcore
practicing it.
religious it is.
I didn't.
I can't understand.
Now the
like,
second one is
who
too.
watches it? It's been
People
on
watch
for, it
the
was on for
700
11
Club.
years.
Can't believe the
11
700
years.
Club,
Sure, it got a
something
lot of
that's real.
support from the
Yeah.
religious right.
The 700 Club? Can't even
They
believe
made
that's
that
something
show for
that's
like
real.
$3.
Yeah, I know.
I love
it's
Price is
crap.
Right.
Well,
You
It's
all
like
catch
he,
like the
his
last
son,
11
and it's like his
sometimes.
entire family.
He's
in
literally like,
production.
pray,
Wow,
go
really?
to hell.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
his son directed most of the episodes.
And if
I
you're
think.
brown,
So it's like,
die.
Wow.
Yeah, you
he
really.
probably got it like for a cut rate.
I mean, a little artistic license there, but for the most part. It's like, how's that a show?
I know.
How's that a show?
This though.
Did you know Pat Robertson, the guy that does the 700 Club, he actually said in a quote, because he was showing off on the show how much he could squat thrust.
What?
And it's remarkable how much weight he can lift. And he said, as an example,
Power of the hole inside him.
if a homosexual ever snuck up behind me, there's no way they could complete the act. He was talking about how hard he can clench from doing squats, implying that the reason he works out is to have an impenetrable ass muscle shield
To where you please
that
him
you
instantly.
cannot put a penis in his butt. Even if you are forcing it upon him and you're angry, he has the tone and strength
And the
to-
desire.
to deny you access.
And that
So
was
that
the
was the-
least gay thing he ever said.
Oh, I just dare you. Go ahead, try it.
Yeah,
try
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Try it.
All right, I didn't get it that time. Try again.
I'm bent over. I just closed my eyes. I'm not even looking. Come on.
I'm gonna be under the overpass
This is gonna
off
be
the
awesome.
LA freeway from 9 to 9:30. Come and try.
I'll give you 3 tries. Whoa! Pat Robertson! Get out of there!
How dare you use my name in vain?
It sounded like the sound of Pat Robertson.
Oh my god!
I'll be hiding in the bathroom at Cap City.
And there was a crack in the sky.
That was awkward.
Ah! Pat Robertson did it again!
Guys everywhere.
Ah!
You can't cup a squat without hearing that sound.
What is that noise? What is that
It's not meant
noise?
to be.
He was he made the news recently for saying something incredibly racist.
Is that a black thing, right?
Yes!
Yeah, that was
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see that?
You told us.
No, I missed that.
God. Okay,
Is that
so-
Obama? Or-
No, he has this.
Jeez,
he has this
Tracy, don't look
reporter.
the same, don't they?
He has this reporter doing a story, a really heartbreaking news story about what people eat for Thanksgiving, and she's a black woman, and he asked her.
They eat a black woman for Thanksgiving?
That's so racist.
Just try to fit her in my ass.
You can't. You can't. I don't care how thin she
It's
is.
spelled C-U-N-T. How do you pronounce that?
Pat Robertson. So she was interviewing Condoleezza Rice, and she said, "What is your favorite dish at Thanksgiving?" And she said, "Mac and cheese." She's like, "Oh, me too. I love it." And they came back, and Pat Robertson, the 78-year-old, like out of touch guy, he's like, "Mac and cheese at Thanksgiving? Is that a black thing?" Oh man, it was.
Yes, it is.
She's like, yes, it
It's
is.
nice that you're saying because he's 78 and a little out of touch.
10-year-olds
Not because he's a
and
racist
black
homophobe.
Well, he is a racist homophobe. Ah!
But everyone that's 78 is probably a racist homophobe.
Not Danny Glover.
Potty.
Yeah, true.
I love Danny Glover.
That's true. Not gay men or black men.
No, you're thinking of Morgan Freeman's the one that's dating the
Morgan
granddaughter.
Freeman. There you go.
That
Was
we
he
haven't
dating?
s-
Well, they announced their relationship when his stepdaughter was 18, and then I think he
Who?
realized right then he was like, but I mean, we just started dating too. Like,
Who?
Wait,
Morgan
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman has a
What?
daughter?
remember he got in a horrible car wreck.
Yeah, and I thought he was gonna die.
But he got caught in his affair because of the car wreck.
Right.
Because of where he was or who was
Tiger
with him or
Woods.
whatever. And
Did he even-
the affair was with his new wife's daughter, who was just now like 21 or something. But he then implied, whoa, but I mean, it's also a new relationship. The
With
fact
his
that,
new wife's
that I've
daughter.
been married to my wife for 10 years, it's not like it started back
God.
then.
Jerry.
Shawshank Redemption, remember? Come on, Morgan Freeman, Shawshank Redemption.
Think about it, I played God.
300 yards of filth. Remember, Andy Dufresne, cigarettes.
Andy Dufresne.
Rita Hayworth.
March of the Penguins.
Fuzzy britches. March of the
March of the Penguins.
Electric Company.
Most other movies ever made.
Every voice
Plenty of
over.
Dream catcher.
That one with
Morgan Freeman.
with Keanu Reeves, where they're trying to make cold fusion, and he's a son of a bitch.
Johnny Mnemonic.
No.
Chain reaction.
Chain reaction. There it is.
Chain
Wow.
reaction.
Somebody should have Keanu.
That was so
Thinking the
awesome.
same.
Dark Knight.
Do what? Chain reaction is what you're thinking? When are they going to come up with cold fusion? You know, it was addressed in that movie and The Saint, and
Yep.
I feel like we've really given up on that.
Once there's a movie that's a
Cold
hit
Fusion, Cold
that deals with
Fusion.
cold fusion, then they'll do
You
it.
call The Saint a non-hit?
Yeah, Fonzie not a hit.
It was the last then Val Kilmer movie.
Yeah.
It's true.
Before his actual bone structure expanded.
That is what
How
happened.
does your head? I get.
Ah,
I
it is
understand you get a
weird.
fat head, like fat's stuck to your bone. But how does the bone actually get larger?
Yeah.
Why did you look at me when you said that? why did you look at me when you said gigantic fat bone shaped head?
But you have. It's not gigantic.
But it works on you.
Yeah.
You wear it so well.
Now you pointed it out, it is awkward.
It's supposed to be fun. Not as awkward as I invented to be.
Damn camera, I got caught. I was gonna say that never happened, but we
Yeah.
could check the tape.
I know.
Your eyes go to what you're describing.
Right?
I actually keep looking in the mirror, and I'm so glad I still have my beard. My beard is kind of an actual. My literal beard is a metaphoric beard for my fat, burgeoning self.
Your
Like,
burgeoning self is gay?
It's a beard, but it also covers up like a big roll on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you know, deflecting the truth.
No,
like
it really
that.
doesn't.
You're like that tax lawyer.
Yeah, that I know. I look like that with the red hair. Tax Masters.
Tax Masters, that's the one.
You gotta
We're
do
standing just so, like the thinnest look you can
Get
get.
ready.
Ah!
Robertson.
Pat Robertson!
That's a good show. Hey Tracy, I was
You gave me
gonna
that.
mention when you take the T-shirts out there, that stack of
Yeah,
business
tomorrow.
cards and those little
Oh,
trinkets.
yeah.
Those are from Liz. Who brought us the shorts? Put those out on the table, and if people need a CPA, point them in her direction.
Cool.
What's up, Chewy?
Billy Cannons never got a hold of him.
Oh, really? Ain't that a son of a bitch? We'll put together something. Give them away some
Billy who
t-shirts or
now?
something. This head shop usually gives us a bong to give away as a prize for our wrecking ball competition.
That's the thing, man. You can make a bong out of anything.
Right.
We got this beer bottle we
T-shirts.
drilled a hole in.
Yeah.
Now, is anyone actually going to participate in the wrecking ball? You think John will do it?
John and Owen might.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I really
don't know what it is,
can't.
but I'm getting the idea. I have to do
Okay.
something with my testicles. Is that?
Yeah, you're going to be wearing
you have to
jogging
knock
shorts, and there's
a
a
wiffle
wiffle ball
ball.
tee, and we chart how far you can hit it.
Oh, sweet.
But you're wearing jogging shorts.
Just jogging shorts.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Well, you
you
can
go
wear a
put them
shirt
on,
if you
and you
like.
you'll just replace the pants
Keep your
you're
hat on.
wearing with jogging shorts.
Awesome.
And pilgrim shoes. You can wear those.
Yes, you have to wear
Preferably.
wooden clogs.
Okay, good.
All right,
I've
so
got those.
Owen and John, and then we'll get a wild card from the audience who's got a swinging set.
I'm gonna take my jock strap off of this one to get the real.
I think so. Yeah, you definitely don't.
Your
Layers
what?
are not your friend. Yeah,
Yeah.
You wearing a jockstrap?
we let a girl try it once, and they literally don't have the equipment.
Oh, the girl won last time.
Haley did.
Yep.
She pooned it farther than
She
that.
won.
The guys.
Dangling labia.
But it took a long.
That's disturbing.
Worse.
She's a roller girl, though.
She's
She's
doing the
very.
watch.
Did you have an injury or something?
She doesn't have a lot of control.
She doesn't take kindly to defeat. She knows
Which catch?
what it takes to win, and even over unsurmountable odds, she found a way to hit a wiffle ball farther while not having balls at all. Oh no! She put something in her pants.
Oh,
Remember?
that's right, like her purse or little fanny pack.
No,
or
she had
something.
like
She
someone
drew
had
balls.
like two things, like someone had actual like
had a little
balls with
license
them.
plate thing
Golf
on it or
balls?
something.
Or she put like
Some little-
an item in, because the jogging shorts have a web, like a jogging
Yeah.
short should, and so she had like a dangling treasure
Yeah.
chest.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, that's how it was. That's it.
Point of order.
Yeah.
He's got the grease paint that you requested for
Okay.
the sketch after the Walker check.
Because there's going to be, there is one black character in Walker, Texas Ranger, and so whoever plays him is going to get simple 2 stripes. That's his comfortable. That's as far as I'm comfortable
how big of a cast do we actually have? Is it just
It'll be
going to be the five of us?
yeah.
Okay,
Do we
then
need
you
more?
may not be that guy. We may need you to be a different guy.
Whatever you need me to be.
That's versatile.
I really am.
It's like a
You
sham.
either have to be.
Is that John?
But let's get him in blackface no matter what.
Yeah.
I think just
You're either a Mexican Joseph,
Okay.
2 stripes.
or you're going to be a
gonna
Mexican
be a-
gangster.
Mexican Joseph, as in the father of the
Yes.
wife of the
Okay,
husband of Mary.
Jesus.
Okay.
Husband of
funny
Mary.
enough, they never get to naming the baby Jesus. That I don't know. Do you see that part, John? Do they name the baby Jesus?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out tonight.
What are you doing in there?
He's trying to get mac and cheese in his.
I had something this afternoon that's still working its way out.
Oh my God.
He's the revert Pat
It's a very
Robertson.
small room, John.
Nothing will leave me.
I'm so sorry about this, guys.
Oh my God.
Apologies in advance.
Oh no.
He's apologizing.
The
It's
green
fine.
smog's gonna start making its way into the door as our atmosphere turns to dumpmosphere.
God.
That's scary now.
Anything
fancy or is
Just think of the honor, John. You are taking a dump in the same place
The
John
blowtorch
Panette's
is gonna end the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
as he's
I
like
think
doing
it's
that,
jumped in, do that on stage.
Yeah, well, after I come out with the
Hello.
orange, go black, but then bring the lights back up. Because I got a bunch of Whataburger trinkets that
Hey,
I'm gonna throw out.
that kind of show.
T-shirts and shit. And give this back. Take this backstage.
You never keep it in the case?
Using that bathroom after
Yeah, with the props.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Or,
Oh, good.
don't let it get lost though.
But, okay.
Yeah, just
Fluffy
keep
dump.
it Keep it backstage.
But if I.
What?
If I'm wearing a Mexican, I don't need blackface, right? Or do I?
No, here.
Matt, that is so racist.
Was it? I was asking you a
The fact
question.
that you don't know.
It was a makeup question. I was
The
on
fact
camera.
that you don't know.
I apologize. I'm very sorry.
They'll
I
just
suppose they
they'll
all
just
look
get
the
one
same to you.
stripe.
Well, no. Everybody with grease paint, yes.
I like to.
Now you're calling him greasy.
No! You said that! I didn't
Man.
Oh! Cunt!
Well, erase the tape. Oh God.
Oh, this is live.
Yeah, we're jamming shit on the stream. Well, what time is it?
It's
53.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
glad John did that because I ate curry,
it's like 10 till.
and I'm not worried about making. I just
Are there,
smell
like,
my curry.
7 till.
Seats on that
7
back
till.
row that
Oh,
they
you
can
look-
sit
you
in
actually did eat
during the
curry.
Yeah.
beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So my
Okay.
beard smells very curryish. Can you smell curry on me?
It's acting as a filter.
I didn't want to
I
say that
can't.
this
I'm
close
very
to anyone.
sensitive to curry.
Okay, good. Definitely my mustache is still curry-fied.
Okay, I'm not getting that close.
Good. That's probably best. I gave
Although
Leslie
you
a
two
ride
did.
on the way over here.
Did you really?
I'm gonna bring you
Yeah.
up from backstage. Or do you want me on stage to bring you up?
Whatever you want.
I'll bring you up to backstage.
Okay.
I'll
Feeling a
have to go
little,
find my coat.
feeling loaded or something.
Loaded?
Feel like you're carrying water.
No.
Containing
Do I look like I'm carrying?
fluids.
You could use that after John.
That racist. Wow.
I know.
Man.
So
That was
glad
hard
he's
having him
gone.
in the room.
It was. What?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Hey man, how's it going?
We weren't pointing out
Hey,
to
you're doing a
racism.
great job.
Oh, great job.
Great.
It's a big house.
Oh, okay, great.
Great. That's good.
That's great.
Hey,
Hopefully a lot of white people.
we could
See?
Actually-
See? I didn't go there. I thought it was in the back of my head.
Of course it was.
Yes.
Yeah, it always is.
Some chapstick, I can.
Oh, jeez.
Pat Robertson. We get a bottle of Jameson from the bar and a couple glasses.
I'm just gonna go
There's a
drink.
bar on stage? Is that true?
Oh, he's
I
gonna
was
bring
gonna order a
one.
beer too.
Ask Mrs. Porter.
Oh yeah.
Just to be safe, I'll sit towards fresher air.
Well, I guess it's just now,
Man,
folks.
I have not. I
Just
haven't
you.
smelt the dump yet. So.
Hey, wait, would you give me one too?
Perhaps it hasn't worked its way all the way.
I've known John a long time, and it's nothing against him because honestly, I'm the weird one. But if I had to take a dump, I would absolutely rather die from an impacted colon than to do it this close to people.
To a lot of other
Yeah.
people in
Yes.
there talking. I get dump fright. I can only go at
Right.
home.
It's like an it's like a shame
Yeah.
thing. I don't want people to know I'm pooping.
I put a note at work that says out of order, and I leave it on the door. And people used to go in there to fuck with me, so I prop something up against it so they can't get in.
Wow.
Yeah, if I have to go at work, that's it.
Oh
Works.
god! I worked in an office that was a house that was turned into an office.
and there was just one single bathroom, no stalls, and you shared it with the ladies in the office and everything. So it's just terrifying. You're like, I don't even want to use this. I'm gonna go home. I'll be back in an hour.
I somehow messed up and pooped in the sink.
Yeah, like I said, I work at a
Kitchen
school.
toilet.
A couple of glasses.
Let me tell you. You know,
Just whatever.
there's like a bunch of elementary school kids run all over that have no boundaries.
Yeah.
So like the fact that the door's locked, that doesn't stop them. They're like, hey, why isn't this opening?
And are you sitting on a really long
Yes.
God,
this
can't get
Go away.
Falling over.
Yep. Not John, though. He has no reservations. I mean, but you know what, though? He's right. That's what it's for. We all do it.
Yeah. It's not bad.
We all do it, but we don't all want to smell it or hear it.
Although I have to admit, I don't smell it.
I don't smell it either.
I think we got
didn't
lucky.
hear it.
I think
Yeah.
we just got used to the smell of this room, which might have a built-in dumpmosphere, and so once he went in there, it just kind of absorbed.
There's something kind of romantic about how nasty comedy club green room is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they painted the walls, but they really couldn't get the shit off the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's just brown and
It's now really green.
yeah.
It is nice.
It's a shame though. What they painted over. It was pretty entertaining before.
Bring the white chairs like normal. Yeah.
The cook's restroom now.
Why they gotta be white chairs?
Those little leather stools from the bar for the other guys to sit on.
So we're gonna have you and then just
I'll
two
bring
white
Matt out
chairs and one
first, and they'll sit on that white couch. Then I'll bring them out. We'll bring out.
Well, this is thrilling. It's a lot of footage of me just
Just awkwardly looking at other
Let it
people's
roll.
conversations,
Yeah.
I know.
talking about poop.
well.
A+ material.
I can cut it. I just was seeing how long they
Let me,
Alright, cutting.
yeah.